Well, it was almost a bullseye. Hey everybody, welcome to another family short, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build some straw rockets. Now you're all very aware that there's a holiday that's coming called Independence Day, and we celebrate a couple things on Independence Day. We celebrate freedom, we celebrate how great our country is, and we like to do that with a lot of fireworks and hot dogs and hamburgers. And what better way than to also add straw rockets to the mix? Now to create this little activity you're going to need several things. The first thing you're going to need is a sheet of paper, right? So just grab any sheets of paper, grab multiple ones if you want to make more, and you can decorate them however you want. On top of that, you're going to need a little ruler, just a foot long, nothing too big. You're going to need a pencil, right? I would just say a fully sharpened pencil to something that's long enough to, and there's a reason why, because they're about the same size as a straw. So you're also going to want to have a straw as well. Any plastic straw, or even if you feel like you want to be more environmentally friendly, you can use a paper straw. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and so I'm going to just ask that you make sure your mom and dad are with you to help you, or an older brother and sister. And finally, some tape. So let's get started with this activity, and I'll show you how you do this. Alright, so the first thing you'll need is a sheet of paper, a pencil, and make sure that's sharpened, and you're going to need a ruler. Now on your ruler, you want to use the big number side, which is also called the inches side. And you're going to want to look at the number 5 right there, which will mean that's 5 inches. So we want to draw a line, a straight line, so you can use your ruler to help you up to the number 5, right? So you're going to do that. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to look at the big numbers again and see that number 1. Well, you want to go about halfway between it, so that'll be about 1.5. And so you'll make it at a right angle to your line, or if you want to use big words, perpendicular. And then you're going to draw that all the way to the 1.5 mark. And of course, use your ruler to help you. So once you get to the 1.5, again, go at a right angle and draw a line that is 5 inches long. And then close it again with this. Make sure that you line it up as perfectly as you can and go from there. So that's step 1. Step 2 requires you to use some scissors, and this is why you may want to have mom and dad around to help you. So you're going to grab your scissors, safety scissors are better, and you're just going to cut out the little square that you made. So I'll see you in a second after done cutting. Now, the best way to cut it is simple. Just go slow. You don't have to go fast. Just make sure that you cut along the line, and that's all. So, now you're going to probably notice that there's a lot of paper left. So if you want to make more, you always can. Now here comes the fun part. What you're going to do is you can grab your favorite markers or crayons and decorate it. For now, I'm not going to decorate mine, but you're more than welcome to put as many fun pictures as you want on your theme. Maybe you can draw some circles, maybe you can draw some people, maybe you can even draw little flames on it, you know, because the rocket is flying. It doesn't matter what you draw on here, as long as you make sure that this is good. So, when that's done with, you're going to grab your little paper, and you want to grab your tape, and you want to grab the pencil again, and you want to wrap this little paper around the pencil, okay? So I'm going to do that really fast. The easiest way to do that is just to grab it at one end and just slowly wrap it around the pencil. So once you wrap it around the pencil, what you're going to need to do is tape it, alright? And so you want to grab one piece of tape. It doesn't have to be too big. And you just want to put it long ways along the cylinder that you just made. Okay? So just like that. Right? And it keeps it strong. And of course, the more pieces of tape you put on it, the better, so that way you don't get little flaps like this. So we're going to put more pieces of tape on, just because I like tape. Now, for the end part, once you're done taping everything that you want, you're going to notice that there's a giant hole, right? So you can see right through it, actually. So how are we going to close the hole off? We're going to pinch it right here along the tip of the pencil, and just keep pinching it until it makes a little cone. And then once you're done making your little cone, you can tape it. But instead of going long ways, right, long ways on the side of it, we're actually going to wrap it around the top. So now you have a little rocket almost looking like a pencil. So the last thing to do is grab your straw, insert your straw in there, and now you have a straw rocket. So there you have it. Now you have your rocket. Now, as you can, like I said, I have fins on mine, but you can go onto nasa.gov and the website will be right below right here, and you can make your own type of fins. Or you can print out the ones that they have and you can add them to your rocket. It'll still fly even if it doesn't have fins on. Now, a couple of things to note: whenever you're playing with your rockets, make sure you're shooting away from other people, okay? Please don't be shooting at people. And another thing too, make a couple with your friends and see who can launch theirs the farthest. All you have to do is take a deep breath, put your lips on the straw, and just so. There you have it. That's a fun activity to do for the 4th of July. And here's a couple things to remember, you know. Rockets sometimes can be a lot like us, right? We need help sometimes to get off the ground. You can't blow this rocket because when you do, it just doesn't fly. But with help from somebody else, specifically in our case, let's contextualize it as with help from God. That's the straw here. And whenever He's helping direct us in the way we can go a lot farther. So, God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July, and I look forward to seeing you either in church or somewhere around in Tulsa.